Welcome back, everybody. Heading in shortly to our Fuel, main team versus Seneca Sting. We'll see the roster that we got running here for Fuel. They've been showing up these last couple weeks, right? Last week in OCC, they almost took down St. Clair Green, right? It was almost. Yeah, they were up 2-0 in the series. Ended up getting reverse swept, but St. Clair Green, that's the really, really good St. Clair roster. So fantastic showing from this team so far. Reeker, Peepaw, McLean. Peepaw really been punching up. A lot of people look at him, think he's a little bit of a weak link because he is the lowest ranked player, but he's been giving his all. He's been showing his own. And Reeker and McLean, a real dynamic duo so far that we've seen. I mean, I'm expecting some fantastic things coming in this series. We'll see how Seneca ends up doing up against this Fuel roster as, they've been very dominant. They've had really good individual performances. Their team play has been there. It looks like a team that's been played together for so long, but really this team has only played together for 4 weeks now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's McLean is the new player.
Yeah, both McLean and Peepaw are new. Peepaw, I believe, ended up was an ACAD player last semester.
That's
McLean, though, brand new. He is actually the highest ranked player we have. He's about 150 MMR higher than Reeker, and then Reeker's there, and then Peepaw is just a little bit lower than them, but still, able to hold his own in these matches. Really been showing up some fantastic skill sets. He's been great on the defense. He's not a slouch when it comes to the offense either. He's there for those passing plays. He's making sure to be a part of all these rotations. And then we're expecting, Reeker and McLean, they find these fantastic solo plays. They find great team plays together. I mean, we'll see a fantastic showing here, likely coming up against Seneca Sting today, as we're going to be heading into Game 1 shortly.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, it's like they do say in sports, a good team will make a good player great. As we kind of jump off into the fight, Fuel here winning the kickoff. Reeker already driving that ball towards Seneca's net. McLean recovering the ball, clearing it back towards with potential shot from Peepaw. He's there, ready for it, clears it, and he sinks it in.
Fuel gets that first goal shortly in. I mean, that's 3 attacks in a row that eventually find the mark. McLean, a nice shot there. Gets it trickled down, then sends it right to Peepaw's front tire, who finishes that one off, rather, as fantastic kickoff play there from the side of Fuel. But now kickoff will go the way of Seneca, and there's a demo out already. We're 5 seconds in. But a fantastic coverage there from McLean, who will find that beautiful shot off that redirection from Peepaw. Beautiful pass, sends that one flying in, and the defense period will just not be able to save that one. He ends up tapping it in himself, and Fuel up 2-0, showing why they did so well against a team as talented as St. Clair.
I mean, we've definitely stepped up our game. You've seen these just incredible plays off the hop. I mean, we love our rising team, but you don't get anything stuff like this.
You'll be seeing the individual plays a lot higher. You'll be seeing the team plays as well, as they just understand the passing, understand how the game flows just that little bit better. And something, we were talking about the backboard defense. It's really, really crucial in this. If the backboard's left untouched, then these players, McLean, Reeker, even Peepaw, they can all find some fantastic goals coming out of these, as it's just wide open. And that's a setup for Reeker for himself as he brings the lead 3-0.
3 goals in under a minute. Fuel are hungry for this win. They are coming out play. Reeker already getting another goal here with his team. There's just such great coordination across the board. It's going to seem like Seneca have to really step this up and play a little bit more defensively to see where they can kind of come across. A good double tap there from Period as Fueled McLean jumping this in. It's a good setup for himself. Deflected by over Bean there. Fuel. Reeker already!
Or fourth for Reeker, or fourth for Fuel here as Reeker finds his second. Off of a nice pass from Peepaw, bounces off the ceiling. And just the side of Seneca are just not responding to any of these plays Fuel is making. They're outpacing them at almost every opportunity. And this first game is just, it's running away from them at this point. Fuel, in about a minute, has already scored 4 goals, but they're just going to keep the attack going. McLean looks for something here as it's sent over to Reeker, who slows this one down, but he gets it past as he picks up a hat trick for himself.
I mean, dominating. Seems like they're playing in a league of their own here. It's just such good ball control and game awareness to set themselves up for success. I mean, Reeker there just controlling that ball in that end, and he didn't really see any of the players really have a good shot at testing it here. Peepaw now having to 50-50 this, wins it over Dean, but Monkey Bacon is ready for it with a dangerous tap from Reeker, but McLean will recover for his teammate. Misses the demo, period, puts it over top, deflected by Dean. Peepaw, though, playing a beautiful defense to keep his team in the race here. Peepaw goes up, tests it in the middle, Dean with period, puts it wide, pinching it over, and now Reeker here with an opportunity, demoed from behind Monkey Bacon, but it won't be enough. McLean puts it up to the backboard. It looks like Peepaw looking to play a bit more defensively, clearing around the midfield. Now, he'll be pressing the attack from the Seneca side. Will they be able to defend it?
Demos keep coming out as Peepaw starts to get a little enzy as well. McLean, nice double tap there as it's set to Reeker, set to McLean, but Peepaw is going to be the one to tap that one almost in, as it will be a post shot from the side of Reeker. Fuel not grown their lead since those first 5, as Seneca starting to come alive. They've started to make a little bit more attacks. It's been on a side that isn't their own for at least more than 5 seconds so far here, as will be though Fuel back on the attack. You saw earlier where Peepaw, he could have continued up the attack off of the touch of McLean. Because Reeker got demoed, he didn't want to double invest where his only 2 players are going to be forward pushed there. Wants to make sure that, because if that one gets past them, then it will be a goal for the side of Seneca, and Fuel do not want to. They want to bleed them dry here. They do not want to give up any opportunities, as Monkey Bacon gonna have to go up here to contest with McLean. McLean just a little bit faster, has that attack, and gets his own double top there. Finish that one and bring it 6-0.
And rebounding his own shot there. Beautifully played, and just at an open net here, like, period, and it looks like Dean just a bit out of position, not really responding to Fuel's aggression here, as there does look like Seneca will win this kickoff. Monkey Bacon with this aggression into the net, but immediately cleared by Peepaw. If you're going to go for those single plays, you've got to be keeping that momentum and being unpredictable as well here, as Dean attempts to test this in the pocket. Monkey Bacon pushes for the net. Period with an opportunity, but Reeker, a beautiful save, taking it wide. Reeker again with another beautiful clear door of the net, and he'll score. Cool. His own.
Bring the lead to 7-0 here. This game 1 is a dominant showing, and it's really, it's a tone setter for the rest of the series to come. If your game 1 is this dominant, where the other team just really, Seneca has not been able to find anything whatsoever, as it's been 7 goals in a row, and it feels like it might just be an 8th here as McLean, a wide open net, but he actually just sets it up for your Peepaw. No need to take, himself one. He is going to keep this one going. Pitcher sends the no in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, mirroring our rising team, coming out and dominating this first match. Fuel setting that tone. He said here again, 1 minute and 30 seconds with an 8-0 lead. Now, McLean again with another opportunity. I mean, just the boost control on these players is phenomenal. You see them have so much more technical prowess than these other matches here. But his Fuel just really doing a job of keeping it in Seneca Sting, making them waste so much boost to get it out, and then looking for a good demo there from Period. Reeker, though, already so aggressive as that. Pops it over Monkey Bacon. McLean to follow through. We are seeing these demos come out from Seneca, getting desperate, hoping to try and make something happen. No pinch followed there. Reeker already just disrupting so much. A good pass off the top, and McLean!
It's himself a hat trick. It's 3 goals for McLean, 4 goals for Reeker, 2 goals for Peepaw. Every player getting, a little bit of some hands in that pot of the goals here, as Fuel ran away with this one. Really, there's no other way to say it. Seneca, this is a game, sometimes games like this happen. You just got to shake this one off, go into the next one. It fell apart so early on. 4 goals in 1 minute. You did start to slow it down a little bit, right? Only letting in 5 more in the next 4.5, but it's still dangerous territory because they really have not found any opportunities yourselves.
I mean, Seneca, I think they're just taking this match to really understand the gravity of the situation. Dean with an opportunity, puts it to Period, and they will get their first goal.
Even if, the game is, over, that's a very important goal because it breaks down the momentum of Fuel just a little bit, and it brings Seneca a sign of hope for this series to come, right? They can get one, who's stopping them from getting 9 the next one, right? We'll see as Game 1 is going to finish off with 20 seconds remaining. I don't think we're going to see 8 goals in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
We might see another one here from the side of Fuel, but Rieker does not find the touch he wanted as 10 seconds. Epaw going to center that one up over to McLean. A nice pass as now he goes up, but he gets contested by Monkey Bacon. Monkey Bacon gets the better, and no player is going to look to try to keep that one up. There's no need to, over complicate things to try to, to try to drag something on any longer than it needs to be, as that one's over. McLean, 3 goals, 3 assists, 1 save, 5 shots, right? Rieker, 4 goals, 1 assist, 1 save, 7 shots. Peepaw, 2, 2, and 4. Just domination from the side of Fuel that game.
I mean, incredible coordination. They're so in-locked with each other. It's like just watching beautiful. Like, it is, sorry, my grammar is a bit off. But, I mean, again.
It really is. There's really no other way to put it, right? I mean, it was art in motion in that one. All of the plays, even if the solo plays aren't to be watched, right? The passing plays, like every time Peepaw would touch the ball, someone's there to catch it. Same for McLean and Rieker, right? Everyone kind of knew where they wanted to be. As the side of Seneca, they get the first attack going here, and they're going to start off some sort of an offense here, but McLean clears it out, and now it's Fuel's time to go.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing there, again, not using too much boost to get in and contest. Playing really smart around this. He's going to pop it over, a dunk off the top. Won't be enough. Rieker won't quite get it wide as Overdino.
Nicely redirected there from Overdino, who stops that one and does not let Fuel bring, their first early on, as those players of Fuel, McLean and Rieker, stop that one. They get a nice save. Now, McLean has to beat out period. He does exactly that, and now he can look to try to get some sort of an offense himself, but he slows down the ball. And now, again, Seneca has an opportunity. They stop this one center field, but that he didn't want to put as much power on there. Stillwell definitely wanted to slow it down. Stillwell is now in, a new player for Seneca here. Maybe they had a sub in game 1. We'll see how Stillwell ends up doing. As already off to a much better start than last one.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to just have to be patient and see, but it already seems like you said, we're doing a bit better, kind of denying Fuel those opportunities. McLean trying to get a good flick over it, but no quite the traction he needs. Rieker controlling this ball out. Now is an opportunity towards an open net. Puts it over Overdue, but blocked by Period with a beautiful back check. Overdue now with an opportunity, but Peepaw puts it up.
That's just an open net there for Peepaw. Sends it towards, that top left corner and gets himself that opening goal for this game. That's twice now where the first goal was Peepaw's, right? I think it was first goal last time as well, so well played by Peepaw here as they're going to keep the lead going. 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. Now, last game in this timer, Fuel had scored 6 goals. Here, they've only scored the 1, so signs of life for Seneca Sting here, as they are not super far behind, but Fuel has still been the driver's seat the entire game.
Fuel now on the defense as Period clears it in. Will be trying to contest this, but Rieker ready for the pop, gets it up. Both of Fuel over Seneca's players here going for that contention, as they have to really being so focused on this defense. McLean now looking to control this ball, but it looks like the ball is there in time. Will Fuel be able to recover this for their team? It looks like Rieker's there with the demo. McLean demoing himself.
Demo. Yeah, the demo's coming out here as Peepaw try to clear it out. And Fuel, they're on the defensive here for the first time. The Peepaw will get that one through, but Overdino is going to be able to catch that one in the air. As now Period, a nice tap from the side. Looks to try to finish it off, but he does not, as now McLean and Rieker go on the offensive as well as Fuel, as they look to try to finish this one off. And Rieker, off of a beautiful pass there from McLean, is going to finish that one off and bring Fuel 2-0 big lead.
I think we also got to look here with great double tap. Overdine was kind of ready for that ball to bounce back out a lot farther, but just tucked on the inside of him, allowing for Rieker to slip by and dunk that ball in. And now Fuel on this kickoff, lose with Silvo here, grabbing that boost from Fuel. Rieker with an opportunity, a 1v1. Will he put it over? No, Overdine is there in time. Controls that bounce, will allow for a Sting to control this ball out as we bounce over to Overdue. Great pass from Period. Is Silico there in time? Finished it out. I don't think he quite is there. He's playing a bit more defensively, but goes in. Now, Peepaw clearing this ball out. Tested by Period. And Rieker controlling this ball over the net. Tested by Overdine. Gets it over. Silo clears it mid. Now, Seneca ton of defense, clears it toward Fuel's net. Peepaw is there though, ready for it. Again, following through on that defense, something we
Past
want to
3 people there as Peepaw. That's an open net for Peepaw and for the rest of Fuel. Peepaw, beautiful play there. He gets it past all 3 players on this defense. As Seneca commit 3 people here, just expecting they can stop it, but Peepaw a little bit better there, finishes that off, and he gets the goal himself. Off of a nice pass from Clay, and it's now Fuel lead 3-0, minute and 47 seconds remaining. It's not as bad of a loss here for Seneca right now, but they're still down, and they're still down heavy.
Yeah, Overdeen here, clearing up towards the board. It did get the clear there, did get put a bit wide. McLean shot toward the net, blocked by Silo. He's going to take it wide, or try to. Does manage to clear it for himself. Watching around McLean there as Reeker now puts it back. Bit of an awkward bounce will allow for Fuel to press this attack again. McLean looking to clear it to Reeker in the middle. Will get there. Have to be in a bit of an awkward position. That demo does leave an open net. Peepaw's ready for it. Overdeen now. Peepaw up in the air. Back toward Sting's end. Now, can they follow through here? Get another goal on the books. McLean puts it up. Can he dunk for himself? Oh, just off the post!
It goes off of the post. He does not find that goal himself. That was his opportunity really to bring yet another goal here, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter. However, it will now be brought but within 2 as Period is going to get it past every player of Fuel and bring the lead just a little bit tighter, right? It's not going to be as dangerous. Again, this is not technically over now, right? Unlike last one when we hit this time, when it was a 9-1 lead.
Yeah.
Here, 3-1, it's not over.
Much more doable.
Here, Seneca can still find it, especially off of a kickoff goal. But kickoff goes the way of Fuel as now Peepaw drives it into the corner to center it up, and McLean is going to be the one to catch it first. He goes up in the air, but he does not get it past Overdino or Period as Reeker now has a little bit of an opportunity. It's centered up for Peepaw, who sends that one just a little bit wide over towards the post. As Reeker bounces it up, but Silwo is going to be the one to catch it first as he's cherry picking just that little bit. Peepaw clears it out. Showing up here in this game so far, his clears have been really unstoppable, right? Every time he's gotten the ball off of the defense, he's gotten it past almost every player of Seneca. He has not lost a 50 yet, as 4 seconds remaining, and here Seneca are going to need a goal right now, but the timer is ticked to 1 second, and Seneca are not able to get it away from their net, as Fuel take a 2-0 lead in this series, but a lot closer of a game.
Yeah, absolute great setting there. Seneca coming back a little bit more. It's still unfortunately getting that goal too late in the match to really build that momentum to kind of make a comeback. But they really, I think they're playing much better defensively. We're seeing, 3 saves from Overdeen, but Fuel still pressing that attack, still
8 shots from Reeker there. However, you only ended up, connecting on 1. Mm-hmm. So 8 for 1 or 1 for 8. It's not a great record there, but it's just the pressure that Fuel keeps up, right? They haven't really let Seneca breathe at all. Even if they aren't finding the goals, it's always been Seneca forced to play this defensive. When the attacks come out for the side of Fuel, they're almost always finding some sort of success, whereas Senecas are just not finding that same level. The defense from Fuel has also been incredible. This is something we highlighted last week against St. Clair, where this team, they have the players who can make these individual scoring plays, but really the defense is what was setting them apart. Versus St. Clair is a team that really never lets go of the offense, right? But McLean though finds a beautiful play there as I'm monologuing, just gonna shut me up there. Find a beautiful goal here off of a nice pass from Reeker, sends that one in, and Fuel bring the lead in their favor yet again. But yeah, their defense, they stopped like 50 shots in like 2 games versus St. Clair. So it really is just a battle of this attrition as that ball almost trickles in. Silva will be able to finish that one off though as Seneca tie us up.
I mean, Seneca coming back here. This is kind of, of course we're cheering for Fuel, but this is what we want to see. We want to see them getting aggressive, taking advantage of Fuel's rotates. They're paying attention. They're looking to see where they can insert themselves and kind of disrupt. As we see Period here winning that kickoff. McLean recovering this toward the middle. Another attempt at the net, cleared by Silwo. Reeker does miss the clear himself. It will put them Fuel here in a bit of a more awkward position this match, as we're seeing Seneca kind of that last-ditch effort making something happen, switching it up here. Rieker clearing it toward the middle. Pass to McLean. McLean clears towards the net. Silo puts it wide, but Fuel's ready for it. Peepaw passes to Rieker. Back to Peepaw. Silo clears it again. And now puts it again. A good pinch past Peepaw will allow them to get aggressive. Steals that boost. Period is there, ready for it. Sends with, sorry, not Overdeen. There with a good pass toward the middle. Silo, though, not really there to contest. Let's waste a bit of boost up here as McLean now defending their own net as he puts it back. Rieker putting it up, looking to contest this overshot. A good pass to Overdeen will miss as McLean now putting that pressure back on Seneca's end. Good potential pass to Rieker.
We'll see if they can complete this one. But yeah, this game, Seneca's been on the offense a lot more. They've been finding these shots. They've been finding these aggressive plays. But the plays, just, some of these passes are just a little bit wide. Some of the, these shots are just not going where they wanted to. And Fuel has kind of been taking advantage of that play and figuring it out. Nice save again as Peepaw was try to catch up to this ball. But McLean finds another save, and now Rieker goes on the offensive. The speed that he's able to find on this car. However, that ball just trickles through as Peepaw gets that goal.
Just unfortunate there for Silo there as he tries to get up for it and just misses as Fuel allowing for another opportunity, gets themselves 2-1, 3 minutes. But Seneca absolutely playing beautiful defense, just slipping by as they do win this kickoff. Rieker now puts it along the side. Silo will contest, but Peepaw is up in the air, ready for it. Puts it past Silo. He tips to the side. Rieker, another shot toward. Does leave for Overdeen in an awkward position. Now, McLean goes up. Period. Wins the 50-50. But he's there again. Peepaw ready for it. Pressing that attack. Rieker puts it over Overdeen. Period. Takes it long. Pass to Silco. Puts it back to Overdeen. And now, Period, with another attempt at that net. Silo put in an awkward position. Can't quite score from there. The Fuel are going to have to recover. Take a second. Push this attack once more. They want to get another goal. Period. It seems like Seneca is ready for them in the air.
The demo's there as now Fuel trying to clear this one out. McLean gonna have to touch it through off his own backboard. It's a little bit dangerous, but his ball control is there. Shot on Nate, stopped by Overdino there as Rieker will not find success. He looks for another play here, but he's blocked yet again as the side of Seneca have really locked down Rieker here on the attack. As a pass to Rieker from McLean will set it right back over towards Seneca's side, but Silwo gets it past two, and he gets it past Peepaw as well as Silwo ties the game up yet again to a piece.
Beautiful defense there from Seneca, really controlling the speed of that ball and the position of it. As Silwo with a good lob over Fuel there, and unfortunately for Peepaw there, just didn't quite have positioning ready. And now they'll win the kickoff again. Fuel getting hungry for it. They don't want to give up this lead and don't want to sell here at that last opportunity for them to win this. Is now clear to Overdeen. Rieker try and contest this, but McLean gets there first. Sets up for Rieker. A good tap off the top, but Seneca are there defending their backboard. Like you said, it is crucial to the defense. Overdeen, good demo on Rieker, but McLean now with the potential to shoot. Blocked by Period. Rieker gets shoved past him. Peepaw having to play a bit more defensively here. A good shot to the net goes wide from Overdeen. Fuel now on the defense as it looks like Silwo definitely being the right choice to sub in here, as it seems like Seneca are dominating this second half.
Yeah, second half definitely in their favor, but 2 seconds remaining. Could be heading to OT, but it could not. It's still plenty of Rock to be played here, so plenty of Rocket League. Another demo comes out. These teams are getting aggressive. They're getting handsy. McLean tips that one off of Rieker's play as Rieker finishes that one off.
Beautiful.
Beautiful play for both Rieker and McLean there to bring Fuel to lead yet again with 30 seconds remaining. Bounce off of that backboard. Period just be a little bit too late as Rieker able to finish that one off cleanly.
Yeah, great showing there. Fuel now in the lead with 30 seconds left to defend their spot here at match point. But it looks like Seneca, a bit aggressive, does get it past both Rieker and Peepaw. Now, Rieger recovers it with his team. He's got McLean in the middle. Pass goes out, but McLean misses it, unfortunately. Rieger, though, with Fuel, pressing this attack period, clears it back out. Rieger controlling this bounce, puts it up to the board, potentially puts it toward his own net, does have the speed to get it past, but Period is ready for this. A demo will come in the back lane, and now Fuel, with 4 seconds left, over Dean. His last opportunity to get this ball in the net. Ball goes up, recovered by Period. Can Silwo get this shot off? A pinch goes down. Fuel recovering for themselves. And Fuel take the series 3-0.
Domination, really. That game 1 completely over. Game 2 as well, very, very, very Fuel advantage in there. In that last one, Seneca started to come alive. You could see signs of life for sure. But in the end, fell a little bit too short as Fuel take that series 3-0.
I mean, just great overall playing. I think Seneca really had them by their number there at the end, but unfortunately it was too late as it was a bit of a closer match. They definitely upped their defense, definitely kind of adapted to Fuel's play style, but overall, I mean, it's just that individual skill and that teamwork. Those beautiful pass plays from both Rieger and McLean just showing up and getting it done.
Yeah, it's something that really sets apart this team. And it's shown because, Rieger and McLean play a lot of duos together, so these passing plays are very, very crucial. So, I mean, yeah, these passing plays really does set Fuel apart from a lot of these teams. As even if the mechanical skills, a lot of the time they'll be fairly even in these types of in this div, right, the highest divisions. They will still see some differences, right? You'll see like McLean and Rieger have some of the higher mechanics comparatively to a couple players, but it really is these passing plays. It's the ability to work together as a team. And again, it looks like this team has played together forever, but they really have only played for 4 weeks. It's something that it's what we're so excited to see from Fuel coming out in the rest of this season, because they've shown such fantastic teamwork already, such great chemistry, and that's only going to grow as the season continues.
Absolutely. And honestly, dare I say it, this may potentially be the year we have a chance to beat St. Clair. I mean, we
have gotten very close.
Very close.
Versus St. Clair Gold, we were down. Every game we lost was just by 1 goal. And versus St. Clair Green, we had 2 wins, and then the game 3 went to OT.
Yeah.
And it was like a 9-minute game total.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
St. Clair ended up finishing off, and then the next 2 fell. But I mean, it's very, very winnable. I know the team, they feel very confident going into a rematch against St. Clair. Seneca stood in front of them first, but they did end up falling 3-0.
So that being said, we're going to take a short break here, potentially with an interview, and we'll be right back.
Close my eyes, it's not a dream. Close my eyes, it's not a dream. It's not a dream. Close my eyes, it's not a dream. Close my eyes, it's not a dream.
Welcome back, folks. We have an absolute treat with here today. Us today. We've got the man Reeker. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Pretty happy with the win.
Mm.
It was a clean sweep, so pretty glad it went that way.
Yeah, those are always nice, right? When you don't have any of those nail biters, really, a lot of the, especially that game one and game two were both quite clean. Game one, what, 9-1? Guys just kind of came out swinging,
Yeah.
kind of left it all out on the table. I guess, what do you think set you guys apart from a team like Seneca today?
Well, they played in a lower division than us for last semester, so the only reason why they're in our division is because they won in the regional division, so they were able to get up. So they're the lowest seeded team, and I don't think they have a lot of chemistry. and we've been playing really well. I mean, we took St. Clair to Game 5. That's still crazy to me. And I
If
just don't
only-
think
only
any
that
team's
OT.
gonna get in our way.
If only that OT.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I know.
But I will say though, even though you guys did come out and really put the pedal to the metal, do you think there's anything you can take from this game, like as something you can improve on?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know. Just because we mainly look at the games where like it's really difficult or we end up losing. It's hard to take away from a game where, we didn't really try 100%. It's just one of those games. It was difficult to say.
That's fair. Yeah. You don't always. Not every game is going to be a learning opportunity, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the times, those losses are going to be a lot better. When you win a 3-0 sweep, it's a little bit harder to try to find out, what
Yeah.
you can do. But I mean, still fantastic showing today for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're all extremely excited to keep watching y'all throughout the rest of the semester. Because again,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys. I feel like we mentioned this quite a few times now. You guys look like you've played together for 2 years, but you've
Yeah.
played together for 4 weeks,
Yeah.
5 weeks. give or
Yeah,
take,
and we've
right?
only been playing the games that have been pretty much streamed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, hey, that's awesome, and we appreciate